Good evening. We're in the shop. Keep this low key. No real structure. Let's go. All right, we got these. I'm gonna move you in close. Pardon me. Pardon me. There we go. So we got these coasters, and the fifth coat has cured. I put it on last night, and these are pretty wild. And so using a wood here that I've never used before. Of course, we got walnut, and then this is cherry, and then this is ambrosia maple. But these two right here are called Chechen, and I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing that correctly because it's a Mexican hardwood, so it's not really Chechen like Eastern European. But there's so much variation in the one single board that I got. For instance, let me find a good one. These are also Chechen, and you can see that it like stretches into like this weird, I don't know if you can see on the camera, actually, there we go. This weird, I guess it's sapwood, I don't know. And then of course you've got knots on this one, all from the same board. I need to reiterate that. All from the same board. Let's see. Where's another interesting one? Yeah, here we go. So you can see on this one, you've got these. This is a knot right here. And so the, let me turn it here. Yeah. So the grain is kind of going this way on this one, and then right beside it the grain is going this way. Again, this is the same board, but anyway, it makes like for a very interesting piece. So I got this other stack of coasters here. These are just in the sanding stage, but we've got Cadillacs, walnut, and cherry. You can obviously see I've been working with cherry a lot lately. And these are really cool. I think these are going to be probably some of my favorite that I've ever made. I can't really confirm that yet because there's no finish on it. Recently, I've made some changes, and you probably, if you've seen any of my videos, will know that this is not how this back corner has looked in the past. And well, you would be definitely right. One of the things that I did was I moved the bandsaw, which used to be over here, I moved it to the corner, and I moved the dust collector over here. And then another big thing is the ductwork is now all galvanized duct. I got rid of as much flex hose as I possibly could and went to this rigid ductwork. All right, and now we're back to these coasters. So, like I said, these are done in terms of finishing. However, we do need to add the cork to the bottom. Now, I buy on the internet, I buy these cork squares. They're 4 inches by 4 inches, and it's got an adhesive back with this little wax paper on there. Now, of course, all of my coasters are in the 3.5 to 3 3/4 inch range. So these, as is, are too big. So here's what I do to kind of get it to the right size. So what I do is I kind of get two adjacent sides where I think they need to be. Get them kind of squared up. And then I take my knife and I'm trying to find something close. And I'm just going to score this wax paper. Make a little mark and flip it around. And I'm going to do another mark right about there. There's no mathematical science or anything like that. This is all just straight up eyeballing it. Okay. So you can't even see this on here, but there are two mark. I can't even see now when I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, I see it. There's two marks, two cut marks there. And now I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. So I'm going to take essentially a little mini framing square, and I'm going to find my first mark, and I'm going to run this edge right up to the edge of the square and right to the mark I made. And that looks good. Hold it down tight. Take the razor and try not to move like I just did. Okay. And take the razor and score it. Okay. So it doesn't have to look pretty. You just don't want it to look too bad. All right, now we're gonna go to our next mark. Okay, hold it down, take the knife, score it. All right. So now we got it cut to the size that I think it should be. Do a little test fit. And that's a pretty good reveal. What you don't want to see is, you know, the cork sticking out from underneath. You want the cork there to protect it from whatever surface you're sitting it on, but you don't want to see it. So we got our template now, and all I do is I go back to back, cork to cork, and you see I got it kind of lined up like so, and then I take some scissors and I just kind of trace and cut. All right, there's two. I just need 13 more. Oh yeah. Insert smooth saxophone music here. These look really, really cool. Anyway, that's how I do that. The Oneida Super Dust Deputy XL. Okay, this is it's gonna live over here. This trash can's probably gonna go away, as is the Jet Red Bullet, or whatever it's called. I don't remember what they call it. So this whole unit's going away. I'm actually gonna have to cut this pipe quite a bit because this is the inlet coming from the ducting. So you can see it's up here. The current pinpoint of the ducting is down here. So obviously something has to change. New lumber rack. It's going on this wall here. Woo!